As the Uganda Law Society celebrates 15 years of pro bono services, legal experts are raising concerns over the persistent justice gaps, particularly in the rural areas among the pre-trial detainees. Namobilus Livia, the executive director of the Legal Aid Service Providers Network, noted that less than 20% of the rural Ugandans have access to the legal services, many of whom are the youths who cannot afford the private legal practitioners.
We are the ones lagging behind. In East Africa, Kenya already has a law, Tanzania has a law, a policy is in Rwanda, is operating. Every African country, Namibia, Sierra Leone, every country has a state-funded legal aid law. South Africa is a model, and we went there. We benchmarked with the support of IDRO, Madame Barbara is here. We benchmarked with the movers and everyone, and then we came back having learned lessons in South Africa. South Africa Legal Aid Services, the government of Uganda funds South Africa Legal Aid Services, and it's run as a corporate. So I'm calling upon, as we celebrate the Pro Bono Week, I'm calling the leadership of the Uganda Law Society, that us, because Legal Aid Service Providers Network is considered civil society. The civil society has done its bit.
Ruth Sekendi, the Director Monitoring and Inspections at the Uganda Human Rights Commission, emphasized that ending torture and abuse in the criminal justice system requires better police training and reforms.
One, they don't have the mechanism. By the time they invite a ballistic expert, a pathologist, I don't know, they don't have even have resources to transfer witnesses or even to fuel to go to the scene of crime to conduct investigations. So they're using it as a form of torture for a quick conviction to make confessions. Two, we are also looking at police. They are tired, they are frustrated, they're dealing with many cases. Bored people. There's also sadistic tendencies where people enjoy inflicting pain on others.
From the Uganda Prison Service, the Superintendent, Naima Victoria, highlighted the plight of remand prisoners, many of whom spend more time in custody than their actual sentence would require.
And who have stayed on remand longer than the period they would have spent serving the sentence if they had been convicted. Then we have cases of indeterminate sentences. These are prisoners who are pending minister's order. We also have cases of conviction without sentencing, and this is common under the plea bargain system. Another is conviction without commitment warrants. Then there is long stay on remand after being committed to high court. That is undefined length of stay after committal. The average currently is 24.3 months. Then we have long stay on remand before being committed to high court. That is beyond the mandatory 6 months period.
The High Court Registrar Hawashi Prosi Katshabi reaffirmed the judiciary's commitment in improving the criminal justice and called for the greater collaboration with the Uganda Law Society.
Asking that, we are lawyers, we are evidence-based, and most of the instances you want to act, but there is no evidence, or there is no things that have been brought to your attention. But I know that the judiciary has done something to improve. That was also something to improve in the criminal justice system, not to just dismiss people, but give people an opportunity, because it's a murder case, and then the next day grade 1 magistrate agreed to say you walk back home into the community. So let there be some processes, but let's work together to improve the process and also improve the criminal justice.